Hello everyone, my name is SurrealBelief and welcome back to another online battle. I'm here today playing with Tokshen online.
How's it going, everybody? I'm going to go over my army composition real quick because the dwarf player that I'm fighting here is sending their gyrocopters my way. So I have a line of 4 zombies just to pin people down. Behind them we have skeletal warriors for a charge, and then grave guard with great weapons, again because I'm fighting against dwarves and I want that armor piercing. I also have 2 black knights on the left flank here, and hidden in the woods 2 hex wraiths, which have a lot of physical resistance, which is why I brought them against the dwarves. What's your army?
Okay, my army over here, as I get over there, I've got 2 Chaos Knights with lances. They have a very good charge bonus. And then I brought in 2 Chaos Marauders who have great weapons for armor piercing. They're very cheap. Then I brought in 4 Chaos Warriors. I'm not really a big fan of Chosen. They are very strong, sure, but one group of handgunners could mess them up, and I'm not a fan of that. I like a little bit more flexibility. And of course, I brought in my Chaos Giant, who is great for causing terror. And then I brought in 1 Lord and 2 Forsaken. The Forsaken are really great. They deal a lot of damage, especially if they're fighting an unarmored target, and greenskins have a lot of that too. Now, my enemy brought in a lot of wolf herders, which is a huge pain. They break really fast and are able to just kind of elude me. And I know that you're about to enter a battle right now with your gyrocopter friend. Or did he pull back?
Yeah, the gyrocopters were trying to shoot me, but I did pull in my Lord to take him out, and they retreated. Now, the dwarf player gets... I don't know what this dwarf player is doing, but his formation is very odd, as you'll see here in a moment, as he continues to try and harass me with the gyrocopters. What's the wolf riders doing over there on the right?
Okay, if I remember right, I have my knights go out to fight them, and I actually do manage to meet them in combat. Now, usually they wouldn't be a big deal, but they had so many that I think I wasn't completely able to break him and push him off the map. I do think I got rid of a lot of his goblin wolf riders, but it was the ones who had bows who were a really big problem, trying to catch him and things like that. But I did manage to break, I think, 1 group completely off the map in the very start, which was pretty good. And you're about to engage in battle already. That was very quick.
Yeah, well, the zombies are kind of slow, but I'm trying to get them in range. And I remember at this point, I'm just looking at the dwarven player's formation. It looks like he's trying to march across the hill to you. That's the way he's facing. So I get a flank on almost everybody, which is really crazy.
Kind of a weird fight, and I'm beginning to move down with my hero. I think I'm trying to chase after more of the wolf riders and things like that. In the very beginning, I wanted to get rid of his mobility because he had a little bit more than me. That way I could use my lances. And again, I charge at him. I'm trying to remember how he gave me so much trouble with that. Now, I do remember he had 2 groups of trolls, 24 total, and those have armor piercing, and they can do a lot of damage, and he kept them near his leader, which is what you want to do, because their leadership is very weak. And of course, they had a giant too, and that giant did a lot of damage. Oh, and Doom Divers are great, especially because my team wasn't really too heavily armored.
Oh, Doom Divers are amazing. Right now I just dropped the Purple Son of Xerxes? Is that the name of that spell? The Vortex spell? The giant black sun?
Xerxes, maybe?
Xerxes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I can't remember the spell name. It looks really cool, but not super effective against dwarves with magic resistance. And right now, I'm just eating at their flank. Unfortunately, my zombies are going to be dying to a big group of slayers here. My poor zombies have no chance, but they're going to be backed up by skeletons and a grave guard here shortly.
Yep, you're all pushing in, and you have his king surrounded, though he did bring in a group of slayers to kind of reinforce, and you pulled back. Wow, they actually went through your slayers really fast. What the hell? I did not know that. Do they have, like, magical damage or something? What is going on?
The slayers? Do they? I don't know.
Oh, they have a bonus against any type of larger target, which I did know, but, like, if you watched that charge, they die almost immediately when they charge at your race, and that's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy because they do have a lot of resistance.
Okay, I'm looking at my side. I'm charging in with my lances. I'm trying to weaken his trolls. He does have a chariot with bows, and again, those are very annoying. In the very beginning, I begin to break him. I know that night goblins will break quickly. He had archers too. I'm trying to remember why he gave me so much trouble, but I guess we'll find out in a moment. He did cast a spell on me. It might be that same one that you used too, that purple moon thing, or whatever it's called. I don't remember.
Yeah, and your giants are going at it. This is great, the one-on-one.
Oh yeah, here we go. Turf war. Oh, it's happening. I will say some motion capture for the Giants would have been a lot better for when they fight. Would have been a lot cooler, but oh well.
Oh, for like their one-on-ones?
Right.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet if they managed to do that. Also between the Lords, too. The Lords one-on-one fights aren't really anything special.
Right, they just kind of like smack the air and fall over and things like that. Okay, I'm looking at your fight again. I didn't really get to watch it very much.
I am very slowly just chewing through the dwarven lines with my grave guard. Nothing too exciting. At this point, my cav is kind of low in numbers. And I think my hex rates are almost... Oh, wait, no, they're coming back in for another charge.
Right.
I want to try and get that fear on those dwarves.
Who's behind me right now? They broke, right? The goblins broke and they came back. And I remember trying to come to help you out at a certain point. Now, we had a bit of a mosh pit. That wasn't intentional, but that does kind of happen from time to time. And I remember that giant getting a lot of kills. A giant... Actually, that's 27. Maybe I remember incorrectly. Okay. I'm trying to kill his lord. He's now fleeing. I think what went on, he didn't give me trouble. I beat him pretty fast. He broke quickly. And I was trying to come help you out, which is where he was able to regroup and then hit me. And that was my problem. And you're being hit by choppers now.
Those choppers, I unfortunately ignored them because I didn't think they do much damage. So I let them just fire in my... Yeah, I let them fire in my backlines for a long time. I eventually sent my lord to go chase them off. But I was more concerned with just trying to break the dwarven lines. That's why I'm using my lord to just fight them. And I did a rear charge with our hex rates. Doing whatever I can to break their morale. And it's working. They are starting to run. Yeah,
they are beginning to rout. I'm going to go check over my side again. Okay, their giant is fleeing. Yeah, whenever they're in a rout, it's very hard to kill a giant. It's like they're not sure how to hit them when they're fleeing. So I don't even try that out. My knights are still trying to chase after what? More trolls again. His leader actually has nearly full leadership again. It's very shocking. Okay. And yeah, here is where I'm trying to actually get to you now. Not that you needed help, but it was getting a little bit rough because he just was not breaking completely. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Dwarves have high leadership, but let's see. It looks like I'm currently chasing them into the woods.
Those chariots, I did no damage to them at all. Yeah, if you look at my knights on the top right corner, they took a lot of damage. I mean, trolls were just beating them up. No wonder he had another big boss to keep him in check, which is why they were able to hold for so long. That's why they gave me trouble. Now, I know. Now we know.
Yeah, those poor Chaos Knights getting chased off by trolls. Run, Knights!
Okay, I'm charging at his Chaos Giant. Will my Marauders do it? I really doubt they'll pull it off. They're gonna try, though. Man, that dwarf player, very stubborn. The High King would not break. I mean, you surrounded him more than once.
Oh, yeah.
And now he broke. Okay. Right.
He is the High King. Oh, there you came in. Alright, alright. Look at us, pretty dragons next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Just breathing on Thorgrim.
Okay, let's go end that replay real quick and look at what was going on. I lost over 200, and of course, you being the Undead, you lost over 900. Our enemies lost a lot, though. Like, in terms of quality, the dwarves had a lot more, but you completely destroyed them. I mean, if you look at what they lost, I mean, they had some heavy hits. If I look at what I killed, the majority of my kills came from my knights. Each of them got over 200 kills, and a little bit from my Forsaken. Again, mostly I was trying to focus on trying to make them flee, which did work out again. And your, let's see, your Grave Guard's got a lot of kills, too.
Yeah, all my damage is in my Grave Guards. The whole idea was that the zombies and the skeletal warriors are there to basically just tire the dwarves. And then my Grave Guard is supposed to come in and clean up. And it worked out pretty nicely, along with my knights, too.
Yeah, that worked out. Yeah, that was a very good fight. Okay, everyone down below, make sure that you check out our channels in the video descriptions and let us know if you would like to see a particular matchup or a siege battle or things like that. All right, thank you for watching.